Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm slightly hungover this morning. Oh my god, we had a cocktail party last night with friends. 2 a.m. this morning. I'm just too old for 2 a.m. finishes. That or maybe too much alcohol. I think it was a combination, but it was very much enjoyed. But it's back to work today, so let's go. Today we're going to do olive and tomato bread. It sounds simple, and I'm also going to try and do it in Ninja. So it could go horribly wrong, but let's give this a go. So straight away, a pound of strong bread flour, and that's going into my mixer. And I've got the dough hook on, okay. And one of these little packets. I don't actually normally use these little packets, but the recipe says one little packet. So in it goes, and that's the yeast, by the way, guys. Right, and now we come to the tricky bit. We've got to put some, normally I do the salt differently, but in this recipe it says you bung it all in and just turn your mixer on. So I thought, I like that recipe. Okay, this is a 5 ml measure and it's half a teaspoon. So that's half a teaspoon. Okay guys, half a teaspoon for salt. We want a full teaspoonful of caster sugar. So okay, full teaspoonful. And we want 1 tablespoonful of olive oil. So let's go with the olive oil. Now, a tablespoon is 15 ml, so that is a 10. This is a 5, 15. Yeah, I can still add up. Should see my husband's face. Right, okay. 10 and a 5. That's it, guys. 300 mils of warm water. Now the way I get the warm water, I do 200 mils of cold and then I top it up with 100 mils of boiling, and that's supposed to give you the temperature you require. Okay, so all that's going in. Right, let's get this down and let's turn it on. Right, so that's going to do its thing until we have a nice dough there, and then I'm going to put it in a bowl, greased bowl, out in the conservatory, which is quite warm, for an hour and a half. It says about an hour and a half. It should have doubled. Okay, so I'll show you in 5-10 minutes when this is finished, going into the greased bowl. Okay, see you in a few minutes. The dough's all come together beautifully. Okay, so I'm just about to tip it on the board, just round it off, and then put it into that greased bowl I was telling you about. Kind of happy with that. Okay, this bowl, I've just lightly greased it round with olive oil. So now I'm going to put some cling film over the top, and it's going into the conservatory for, it's not too warm today because the sun's only, it's intermittent, so it's a nice warm temperature. It's the warmest place in the house anyway. So it's going in there for approximately till it's doubled in size, which really means it'll be popping out the top of this, hopefully. Okay, so we'll see you soon, and hopefully when I see you, this will be right up there. Welcome back. Okay, it's done its job. It's, if you can see, I don't know if you can see this, it was, as we moved it out to the conservatory, it was actually domed, and it's just dropped back a bit, so it's just ready now. I'm going to roll it and do the finishing touches before we give it its second 30-minute rise. Right, okay, now this is not what I expected, but the recipe calls for me to add all these things into it. So we have got 4 ounces of big fat olives, as you can see. God knows how I'm going to get this done, folks. And 2 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes. Okay. We have got 1 big fat clove of garlic. And we have got 3 ounces of Parmesan. So I have no idea how I'm going to get this dispersed. She says knead it in. Oh my god. Right, this is not proving easy at all. Right, let's go with the cheese as well. Get the cheese chucked in. I've never done anything like this. Right, okay. Well, it smells damn good anyway. Right, so we've got to incorporate this into the dough before I put it in the tin. And it's got to be well worked in. Okay. I had this, when I saw this bread, I kind of just thought we put it in the tin and then we shoved all these little things in it. No, 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 it's not like that at all. Whoops, lost one olive. There we go. Never mind, we won't lose any more. Okay. They are jumping out. I think my olives are too fat and too big. These are beautiful olives though, Greek olives. Oh, everything's escaping. What a flaming nightmare. Never mind. We'll work on. Okay. This is supposed to be the easy bits, guys. Okay. Okay. They're kind of, wouldn't you all agree with me? They're incorporated. Get in. Get in. Incorporate. Right. Cooperate. Right, okay. 1 oiled tin. I don't know if you can see the olive oil on there. This is a Ninja tin. Right, okay. Now, I'm doing this carefully so I don't lose my olives or my sun-dried. And then she said, just kind of, I mean, the recipe calls for you to put it into a Swiss roll tin, which obviously will not fit a Ninja. So I thought, seeing as I'm going want to really make this in my Ninja rather than put the oven on the Swiss roll tin, I'm going to give it a go. Right, okay. I'm sure it doesn't matter if a few olives are sticking on the top. We want it even though. Now that is going to be covered again and rest for 30 minutes when I come along and I brush it with egg, rock salt and sprigs of rosemary. Then we put it in the Ninja. Right, hi guys, it's been sat 30 minutes and it's rose as she described it would, so it's like spongy and puffy. Okay, I pushed the rosemary in. Don't know if it should go in more, but anyway, now I'm going to give it a quick brush round with milk or egg wash or yogurt, anything you like to. I'm just using a drop of milk to wash it round, and then I'll put some salt on. It's just to give it a nice colour on the once it's baked. Let's see if I can plop this in. Right, okay, 25 minutes and we'll see how it is. See you in a minute. Hi guys, right, it's just come out with the Ninja. It only needed 24 minutes. I'd been upstairs and I'd come back down, I could smell the bread and I thought, that smells really done. So I thought I'd better have a quick look. And sure enough, on 24 minutes, that's what we've got. And that looks to me, and it sounds to me as though it's done. Okay, so I'm going to turn it out and let it cool a little bit. Okay, it's been stood a little while, so I thought, right, let's cut into it, see what it's like inside. Well, it sounds lovely and crunchy anyway. Oh yes, that looks and smells delicious. Now I'm going to get myself some oil, vinegar, some balsamic vinegar, and try dipping that in and see what it's like. It's still a little bit hot, so let's just leave it a little longer to cool down before I burn myself on it. Okay guys, but yes, I'm very pleased with that. This is a Mary Berry recipe. I'm using up lots of her old recipes that I found that I used to use. I'd never done this one before, especially never done it in the Ninja, but I'm actually quite pleased with the way that's come out. It's lovely. Yes, like I say, I would say probably chop your bits of sun-dried tomato up smaller. The olives cut through fine, but I think they need to be a bit smaller because it doesn't really, it's incorporated there, but it doesn't really go together quite as I thought it would. Okay, so that's my take on that. I'm going to try that, and I would say if you're into this type of bread, give it a shot and let me know how you get on. Thanks for watching. Bye now.